most recent video, I showed you guys how to solve the first layer of a Rubik's Cube. So in this one, I'm going to show you how to do the second layer. So at this point, the cube should look something like this, with the first layer all solved. Then you want to have the yellow on the top, which will have the yellow center. Then you want to simply find an edge on the top layer that has no yellow on it, such as this, which is orange and blue, and then match it up with whatever this piece on the side is. So you can see the orange is matched up with orange. Then you want to look on both sides and see where it needs to go. So in this case, it needs to go to the right, which is the blue side. And so one way you could do that is you could just rotate it down like that, but that would mess up the white side, so we can't do that. So what you want to do is you want to first move it. So it needs to go right, but you move it left, and then you do that algorithm I taught you earlier, where you go up with the right, clockwise, down with the right, counterclockwise. Then you rotate to the blue side and do a similar one with the left. So up with the left, counterclockwise, down with the right, down with the left, and then clockwise. And that's solved right there. So let's find another piece. This blue one, matched up with the center. It needs to go right, move it left, up with the right, clockwise, down with the right, counterclockwise. Then with the left, so up with the left, counterclockwise, down with the left, clockwise. Okay. So match that one up. It needs to go to the right, so move it left, up with right, clockwise, down, counter. Okay, so that one needs to go to the left. And so that solved all. Now, one thing that might happen is you will have nothing left on the top to use, but it's still not solved. And so what that means is that it's in one of these spots, but not necessarily in the right one. So I'll show you an example of that now. Then that should solve the second layer. So later I'm going to do the third layer. So one way that can happen is this piece is oriented wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace it with any piece, but let's choose this one. And so to put this one in here, we just do the same thing we usually do. So turn it left, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll put it in the right way. So this needs to go right, move it left, 1, 2, 3, 4, rotate, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then once you've done that for all of them, then that should solve the second layer. So later I'm going to do the third layer.